The job search was relentless. Day after day, Sarah scoured job boards, sent out resumes, and endured countless interviews. Each rejection chipped away at her confidence, leaving her feeling defeated. Her savings, a safety net built over years of hard work, were dwindling with each passing month. The fear of losing her apartment and financial stability loomed large, casting a shadow over her once bright outlook. Despite the mounting pressure, Sarah clung to her faith. Every morning she knelt beside her bed and prayed for guidance, for strength, for a miracle. She poured her heart out to God, sharing her anxieties, her fears, and her desperate need for a breakthrough. Yet, as weeks turned into months, a seed of doubt began to sprout in her heart. Where were the blessings she had been promised? Was her faith not strong enough? The enemy whispered insidious doubts in her ear, tempting her to give up hope. But Sarah refused to succumb to despair. She knew in her heart that God had a plan for her life, even if she couldn't see it yet. With renewed determination, Sarah revised her resume, expanded her job search, and networked with renewed vigor. She refused to let the rejections define her, choosing instead to see them as stepping stones on her path to something greater. Her faith, though tested, never wavered. She knew that God was working behind the scenes, orchestrating circumstances in her favor. One ordinary Tuesday morning, as Sarah scrolled through her inbox, a glimmer of hope appeared amidst the usual spam and job alerts. An email from a company she had applied to months ago, a long shot she had nearly forgotten about, invited her for an interview. A surge of excitement, tinged with cautious optimism, coursed through her. Could this be the answer to her prayers? The interview was unlike any she had experienced before. The hiring manager was kind and engaging, and Sarah found herself speaking with a newfound confidence and clarity. For the first time in months, she felt seen, heard, and valued for her skills and experience. As she left the interview, a sense of peace washed over her, a feeling she hadn't realized she had been missing. Days turned into a week, and Sarah still hadn't heard back from the company. Doubt crept in again, whispering that perhaps she had been too hopeful, that maybe this was just another disappointment in a long line of them. Yet, this time, Sarah refused to let fear dictate her thoughts. She clung to the peace she had felt after the interview, reminding herself that God's timing is perfect. Just when her hope began to dwindle, she received a phone call. It was the hiring manager offering her the position. Overwhelmed with gratitude, Sarah accepted on the spot. She knew in her heart that this was no mere coincidence. This was the Lord's doing, a testament to her unwavering faith and perseverance. The job was everything Sarah had ever wanted and more. It was challenging and rewarding, allowing her to utilize her skills and grow professionally. But most importantly, it provided her with financial stability and peace of mind that she hadn't felt in what seemed like forever. The weight of financial burden lifted, replaced with a sense of freedom and possibility. Sarah was able to pay off her debts, move into a better apartment, and even start saving for a down payment on a house, a dream she had once thought was out of reach. Sarah's transformation extended beyond her own life. With her newfound financial security, she was able to help her family and give back to her community in ways she had always dreamed of. She became a source of strength and inspiration to those around her, a living testament to the power of faith and perseverance. Sarah's story is a reminder that even in the darkest of times when hope seems lost, God is still working behind the scenes. He sees our struggles, hears our prayers, and is always faithful to His promises. When we trust in Him, even when we don't see a way, He makes a way. He opens doors that no man can shut and pours blessings into our lives in ways we could never imagine. Through her experience, Sarah learned that true faith isn't about the absence of doubt, but about holding on to hope even when faced with adversity. It's about trusting in God's plan, even when we don't understand it, and it's about never giving up knowing that with God all things are possible.